What they do. That looks different to you with out all the leaves gone, doesn't it? Reminds me of last year.
Can't do another one?
Yeah, you guys wouldn't know because you never came down. I know there was a few days, I suppose.
Blood flowing.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey everyone. Trying to overtake everyone. Holy! Secret squirrel! Good morning, brother. Oh, I'm riding digs.
Is that all on land? Is that just mine?
Yeah, you know you're on lean. If you lift this one, you can tilt this one that way.
Oh, yeah. Is this going to be close enough?
Whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever. I'm sure they'll hear it. That speaker works.
No, I mean for the
Yeah, Bluetooth will work. Yeah, because we walked a lot further than that for it up there.
Yeah.
Nah, he's not going to do it today. He'll do it tomorrow. Set it, check it out.
I'll do it later on.
We'll work off this one today. Echo.
Let's go, let's go.
I'm not being slammed with knobs.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks that way. I can do whatever you want, mate.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Just
蓝牙模式。
Good morning, Vicky. If you want to.
Huh? Whatever. Just hand it to me. You want me to do it? Just give it to me.
Let's do it.
Oh, lots of good people on here today. Ian's even on here.
Dan, where is Dan? Oh, I beautiful.
Where's Paul? Wanda's even on here. Knob's on here. There he is, Paul. Hey, Paul. Oh, yeah. There we go. Is it already on here? I did this the other day. I had to move his phone right over here.
They went with songs to the battle. They were young, grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. Lest we forget.
Lest we forget.
As Governor General of this nation, this letter is a direct appeal from the ever-growing cohort of Australian people here at home. The same ones that didn't agree with you giving $18 million to three of your friends on Kangaroo Island. You had no staff, no business, no previous ventures. Interesting. Interesting that the latest government has decided to take that funding back away. And the special allocation to be constructed as a fund by the tax department, virtually never handed out to any other corporation ever. Interesting. This is that same group of people standing here now, voicing our concern. We call on you to action a public reveal the unredacted findings of a police report tabled at the Woodrow Commission 1995 to 1997, signed for by the QC Group. Now, this is not some handwritten document, this is a police report ready for prosecution. And the Woodrow Commission, as catalogued with the Police Integrity Commission, very rare words to link together today. Only when you're talking in past tense, I think. Resulted in a 90-year suppression order containing 28 names off that police report of alleged pedophiles of prominent stature, including judges, government officials, an ex-prime minister, and others finding enough. And as we can see, by the lengthy trial that's been going on for 5 or 6 days, into corruption revolved around a rape in Parliament House, which was extensively covered up right from the top. Multiple procedures broken over and over and over. Information, secret information handed to other people, the prosecution, cross-examining witnesses after they give their statement to try and break their statement up, just helping them to relive the trauma of the rape in the Parliament House, where she was taken after being intoxicated elsewhere and given more alcohol, allegedly, and then raped, allegedly, and then covered up by your top brass in that building and the one opposite the courthouse. This is probably why we don't use integrity and police together anymore. That our Australian government, Parliament, and yourself has made no attempt to undo this 90-year suppression order of the police report, not some handwritten document, for the supposed safety and well-being of the population is unacceptable. Just like it was unacceptable to cover up the rape in Parliament House. Revisited again in 2015 in the Senate Legal and Constitutional Affairs Legislation Committee meeting, the then Senator Bill Heffernan, given time from his fellow senators, who also thought this was important, delivered the same request for the findings to be released to the public. We want justice. The police report at the time, the police did a tremendous job of finding these criminals, the alleged criminals. And we want them to face their day in court, as everybody else should, if they break the real legislative law, constitutional law, not fictitious law, and their day in court. As the Senator stated, it's not so much the secret that's the problem, it's when a group of people such as the 28 on the police report tabled at the Woodrow Commission, signed for by the QC of the day, Cook, keep each other's secrets. Sorry, Senator, it's a problem for me. Kitty fiddling is not okay in our community. Further into his appeal, he quoted the judge of the day. This is of the following Royal Commission where it was brought up the second time. We decided not to revisit that issue because the public would lose confidence in the judiciary. Well, what do you think's happening when your top brass cover up rape inside Parliament House? When your magistrates convict a man who admits to molesting his two stepdaughters and then tells him he can go home to the same house with them in there. Of course we've lost trust in the judiciary. Governor General, how can you justify a 90-year suppression order of a police report tabled at the Woodrow Commission, signed for by the Crook QC Crook, from the Woodrow Commission, given that the Australian taxpayers paid out roughly $64 million on the case? They have did a tremendous job in finding these people when they actually were politicised and too busy worrying about how they're going to help their political party friends, when they had morals and standards. I don't doubt there's a few that still do. ones that haven't left. Why do you have such trouble with numbers in the police force nowadays, Governor General? We have the right to full disclosure of this investigation. We paid for it. We own the results. We want those people to face court just like any other pedophile that gets caught. 27 painful years later, we have stood each week since August 30, 2021 at Government House in Queensland, and yes, they persecute us there too. And we have stood daily outside your front door since the 7th of February 2022. Here, Yarralumba, we are either real victims, family members of victims, friends of victims of the appalling industry of child trafficking and pedophilia. Has no place in our community. Stop trying to normalise it. We the people also require the individual element with the position of Governor General. That'd be you. To uphold the requirements of the office of Governor General. That'd be your staff and you. And inquire why the Governor General has not stepped in against the obvious police overreach and inhibiting people from peacefully politically protesting, like shooting unarmed men and women of Australia down in Melbourne in the back. Any police officer standing behind one of those armed terrorists should face trial as well for not stopping the armed attack on unarmed men and women of Australia on our own soil by our own corporate government. Any of those police officers, dangle, as far as I'm concerned, you were not doing your job. You swore an oath to uphold peace and integrity for the people, not for the government. You don't work for the government, you work for the people, both the AFP and you, Governor General. Peacefully, politically protesting is our given right, and I know you guys keep passing fictitious legislation to try and stop us. Well, you can go dangle. I say let it be up to the men and women of Australia to determine their level of confidence in the police, the judiciary system, parliament, government, and yourself. I find you lacking. My friends find you lacking. Most of the country, when I ask them, find the government lacking. They're a fat cow sucking the life out of the people. In fact, businesses know the government as the cash cow. Why? Because you do nothing except for spend the people's money on fictitious garbage. You're sincerely concerned representative of the Australian people.
David Hurley. This is Nana. Not happy. Not only did this woman from the council tell my husband that the draft plan would be approved
we're still here. Never got a job, never won a match. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided again, done all they can, 50% can, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They broken the road, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, but I'm out on bail and I'm still here. They try so hard, we try not laugh. They turn my car, the next day's back in the same car park. These cops ain't smart, I'ma make a drop this charge. Son, you watch, we take it back to the start. No deeds, no tidies, no trespass. Now we charge you, tables to turn. We come with the proof for all the assaults, all the abuse. Nobody gonna cut me loose, knock knock. Yeah, who at the door? Makadar, bring on the storm, live with the epic. Thought we were gone, regroup and come back to the front lawn. Yeah, we're still here, still ain't got no fear. We will crime, still ain't shed no tear. The sense of we still here. Is that all you got? We take on you more, we unite. You don't call the shot, sovereign's been here all along. And they're still here, yeah, they're still here. Return of the sovereign, but they never left me. They're still here, yeah, they're still here. Yeah, they're still here, the oldest civilization. Listen, how many years? They're still here. Need your support for the new way this war is fought. Our worry for the law and Indian income for accords. Gotta cut out the cancer. Yeah, that's what the plans are. Walk with the elders, they got the law, we got the numbers. That is the answer. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a job, never won a match. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camp, done all the camp. 2% camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They broken the road, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up with a man on bail and I'm still here. They see us come, we see them run. Now we are one, free our daughters, free our sons. Get getting scared, front line to bed, I'm there. Even when we're gone, our spirit lives on there. We ain't going anywhere. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a job, never won a match. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camp, done all the camp. 2% camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They broken the road, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and knocked me up with a man on bail and I'm still here.
What?
Oh, so what? You're not even using Corey's WhatsApp? You can have your phone back.
We hotspotting off someone else?
Yeah.
Where is it?
In my pocket.
Which one? Is that a phone in your pocket or are you just happy to see me, Vaughan? Cheers, brother. You obviously watched Kangaroo Court Australia last night. Love you all, Diggs. Anyone up in Brisbane, I'll see you in the morning at Gate B. But thanks for joining us again. I'm sure Vaughan will look after you while I'm gone.
All over me. why one was so low and why 3 was so low and 4 was so high. And the top 4 companies all had very similar quotes. They probably talked to each other and go, oh, who's going to win this one? Who needs to win this one? Hey boss, do we have a contact inside ABC? Not ABC, inside Canberra Times that we can.
I've only got that chick saying that we had the paperwork last time, Jessica.
Is there a number in there?
I haven't got a number. But we've spoken to her once more since that day.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause I reckon I got some information that will start a pretty good story for us. That normies will love.
Anything we get a reporter on side in the ABC, they won't fucking start doing this.
I know it's nothing to do with copper and fucking, that's just to do with corruption and stuff like that. This is to do with corruption, so not corruption as such, but the fact that the government is wasting their money. And the people need to know. So it's important.
fucking shoulder.
From holding this.
Hate that fucking. Alright, I gotta give this. I'm just gonna shut down the live. We're gonna go do stuff. See you tomorrow.